In this session, we'll focus on the no retro processing prior to date or NRPPT date. We'll explore how it impacts retroactive payroll processing and how to change it. First, let's review the NRPPT date in Workday payroll. The NRPPT date is a critical payroll processing date that determines the earliest date Workday can recalculate retroactive earnings and deductions for supported events. During the retroactive payroll process, Workday selects the pay components to recalculate according to their retro setting and effective date. You manage the NRPPT date at two key levels. By tenant, by setting the maximum number of months before the current pay period to enable retro processing. The preset value is 24 and the maximum you can enter is 72. You can also change the NRPPT date via worker by setting the earliest date for retro processing. Note: the tenant level setting always takes precedence over the worker level date. Initially, Workday sets the NRPPT date to the first day of your first Workday payroll pay period when you run your first retro pay calculation. The NRPPT date changes automatically with certain events, but you can also change it to accommodate your organizational needs. Events that change the NRPPT date during retro calculations are: the worker has an unsupported retro event. The worker's NRPPT date moves forward to honor the maximum lookback. You can use the payroll no retro processing prior to date for group of workers report to identify the current NRPPT date for workers. Now let's learn how to move the NRPPT date. You can move the date forward or backward to accommodate your organization's policies or regulations. There are two options to move the date forward. Use the change no retro processing prior to date for group of workers tasked to move the NRPPT date forward for all workers in selected pay groups. You can also use the change retro prior to date business process to change an individual worker's NRPPT date to a later specified date. When you change a worker's NRPPT date to an earlier date, Workday can process unprocessed events that occurred back to the new date. However, you must enter a new supported retro event, often a payroll input, to trigger the retro calculation and pull in those previously unprocessed events. Now that you've learned about NRPPT dates, you can successfully manage your retro pay processing.